Good evening, Mel.
Good evening.
Mel, a great bounce back from the run of defeats with a solid win against the Wingate and Finchley side that have been a good side throughout the season. You must have been pleased to finish the home matches on a high.
Yeah, I was pleased with the performance. I mean, of the 4 games we'd lost leading up to that, they're all 3 of them were narrow 2-1 defeats, where the reality is we scored first, and they're young boys, and the reality is we should have got something out of the games. But Good Friday we were well and truly beaten, and that was very disappointing. And I was more pleased with Monday, the fact of their reaction, because I didn't say a lot before the game in terms of tactics or anything. I said, right guys, let's see a reaction. I'm looking for a reaction. Reference next season. I'm hoping the majority of the squad will stay. And I said to them, I need to see what you're about. Can you show me a reaction out there that gives me hope for next season of how poorly we were Friday to how decent hopefully we'll be today? And they were excellent. I mean, I've just done the analysis with them and gone through the video clips with them, and it was a proper performance. And
I watched that. There were a lot of positives in there.
Yeah, a lot of positives in there. Doing the basics very, very well, but more importantly, the way they reacted, the way there was no disappointment. We went 1-0 down. You know, but there was no disappointment. Everyone's heads up and kept going and reacted well, pushed well, moved the ball well, and got an equaliser, and then went on in the end second half. I thought cruised to a very comfortable 3-1 victory.
And post-match, the presentations were well spread out, perhaps indicating a great team effort over the season with 3, 4, even 5 contenders for all of them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've got to give Preston and James a lot of credit for their coaching with myself. You know, we've worked very, very hard with the players to try and improve all the players across the board. And I think that the ones that are still here who I inherited, they've come on and done very, very well. And I think that was shown in the awards that it was very, very difficult to pick one player. There was 3 or 4, and a couple of the new lads as well, I think, were unlucky not to get anything. So,
I had them on my list, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's nice that the lads who've been here all season got the recognition they deserve, because a new manager comes in, it's a very difficult thing to adjust to a new manager's ideas, the way he wants to play, and the lads who stayed, I think, did a great job, and the rewards were, you know, more than justified.
And looking forward now, Saturday, Billericay, with an exciting end of the season, 3 teams all on 84 points, and we can be an influence there. There should be a capacity crowd and a big atmosphere come 3 o'clock.
Well, look, it's great. I mean, we've been saying for weeks now, we really, really hope that Billericay have got something to play for on the final day of the season. I'm glad we haven't got to go there and get a win ourselves to stay up. I'm glad we're sorted. But it'll be a great game. We can go there. There's no pressure on us whatsoever. We'll go there with a game plan, where we want to play and where we want to set up, and we'll do everything we can. We'll pick a full strength side. There'll be no trying things out or anything for this game. So I think that's only fair for the teams competing with Billericay. I think it's only fair that we do our job properly. So we'll go there and do our job as well as we possibly can, and you know, we're going to go there and try and win the game. I make no bones about it. It's a tall order and it's a big ask. They're a very, very good team. But we'll go there and give it our best. And
post-match Saturday, thoughts quickly turn to next season, Mel. For me and a number of the guys here, that means screwdrivers, spanners, paintbrushes, and getting the place ready for next season. What does Mel Gwinnett do post?
Well, firstly, there's plenty I want you to do in the office for me before. There's a lot, you need your screwdrivers and paintbrushes in the office to redesign that in a proper way. What do I do? Well, the one thing I do every year is I've got a son who lives in America, and I've got 2 grandchildren over there. He's a director of soccer over there, so he works in football as well. So I go over there for 2 to 3 weeks and see him. So that's one of the things I do. Other than that, I will sit down, I will watch every set piece we've had, every set piece we've had against us. I will make notes. I will go down and go through all the stats of everything this season as a team, or the opposition, the teams that won promotion, what did they do, what didn't they do. And I spend hours and hours and hours and days and days and days going through all this. I haven't got an analyst or anyone to help me, so I do it all myself. And that's what I spend a majority of my summer doing. And obviously talking to players. It'll be a new experience for me this year. Normally I'm used to talking to players, getting them on a contract and signing them. That doesn't work here at this level. You know, at step 3 level, most players are non-contract, so you can't sign them, I believe, until August. So it'll be a very, very different
1st of July.
1st of July, but then it's still 7 days they can walk. So consequently, it's very much that'll be a bit different for me, not knowing exactly what I've got until I walk here in pre-season. But yeah, so it'll be a lot of work. It's not, you don't stop. You know, even last year when I was in the States, I was on the phone, I was doing Zoom calls with clubs and with players and agents, and I do the same again. So, you know, Rafe's in football, he understands when I'm over there if I need to make Zoom calls and whatever I do. So no, busy. Summer's really, really busy for me, because we've got to prep, and it's vital I do it, because when we come back pre-season, we've got to be ready to go.
But make sure you leave your to-do list with us before you go.
Oh, trust me, I will do. I will do.
Thanks for your time, Mel.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers.